Yo, what's good YouTube, man? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Untitled Plays. Today, guys, man, we're going to be doing a Detroit Lions rebuild. It's my summer's video, and stuff like no other. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you turn on your post notifications so that way you never miss lit content like this. Now, I'm not sure what day you guys will be seeing this, whether you'll be seeing it Tuesday or Wednesday. One of those days you should be seeing it. So if you're seeing it Wednesday, of course, there should be a new slogan out, so we won't be rocking with that slogan. But it is what it is. Like I said, welcome back to the Donnie D1 channel. We're going to be doing a Detroit Lions rebuild once again. So let's go ahead. I did go ahead and mess around with some things with the staff and move some of their points around. So let's take a look at each and every one of the staff's talent tree that we have right now. So now we have some trade type things going on for the draft. You know, I really want to make sure that I have my things going down for the draft. You know what I'm saying? Want to make sure everything's good. Then of course we have some different things. Now he came with some abilities, our defensive coordinator, so I didn't really activate anything when it came to him. So I mean, it is what it is. And then we have on the block, practice makes perfect. So you guys see some other things that our offensive coordinator had. These are just some of the talents that he had. And of course, we have player growth, and then it decreases multi-week injury recovery time. That was one I definitely had to put on because I did not want anybody being out for extremely too long. And then, you know, we kind of just blow games and we lose, and you know, ain't nobody want to deal with that, man. So let's take a look at our roster. Of course, you guys know the Lions are kind of in a rough spot, so it's going to take a lot to rebuild this squad, but I believe we can do it. So we have Tyrell Williams, Deandre Swift, Jared Goff. It looks like Rashad Perryman, somebody Cephas. The offensive line actually looks pretty decent, not going to lie. Panini Sewell will probably upgrade and pretty nicely and be pretty solid. We are going to need a right guard, so we'll probably focus on that a little bit later. It's not going to be an instant thing that I'm worried about. Let's see, we got Michael Brockers. So our defensive line is mediocre. Safeties are absolutely terrible. Corners, we got Nico Roby-Coleman, Jeff Okudah, and we have this dude over here, Warray or something like that. Then it looks like they got Jamie Collins. Jamie Collins is extremely old, though. Alex Anzalone, not too old. And Dean Marlowe. Okay, so we have some decent players, but the roster definitely needs help and assistance. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be honest with you. So let's see what we can do. Let's see if there's any good free agents out. I think that's the best thing to do. Let's start there. Let's start with our free agents first, and then we'll continue to work on our team and kind of build it up from there. So what do we need? We did need a right guard. We do need a right guard. So I think David DeCastro is the perfect signing right there. We get a right guard. We pick him up. We add him to the squad. And then hopefully we should be able to sign him for at least 2 to 3 more years. Get him to play till he's 34, 35-ish. And that'll help us keep this O-line intact the best way we know how. Then, of course, we do need a safety. I'm not really worried about Mitchell Schwartz. We could use him as, you know, trade leverage, but I just don't think that's going to be beneficial to us in our case right now. We could use Colin Kaepernick as some trade leverage, too. He's 81, 33. I mean, hey, we might have to use him. Let's see. What would be a good place to trade Colin Kaepernick, though? I'm not 100% sure yet. We are going to pick him up, though. Like I said, we're going to use him as some trade leverage for sure. We're just going to ship him off and package him up, and hopefully we can get like a good draft pick or something like that for Colin Kaepernick. We're back to our old finessing ways, man. If you don't know, you know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. But let's go. Let's get straight into it. Let's see if we can get a decent trade. Like I said, for Colin Kaepernick, I want to at least get like a good draft pick. I think that's the main thing. I'm looking for a draft pick or somebody decent enough who will make Colin Kaepernick well worth. There we go. Yeah, the Bears are dumb. We'll trade them anywhere pretty much. Everyone like needs a decent QB, and so that's the thing. So I don't know where I'm going to send him. I mean, we definitely do need a receiver, so I think if I send him anywhere, I want to send him somewhere where I can get a pretty solid receiver. I don't know how I feel about this, but I do want to see Allen Robinson in a Lions jersey. All right, it sounds a little weird, doesn't sound right, but he is old and up in age, but he has a lot of cap hit too. So I think we're going to have to pass on Allen Robinson. Maybe we go somebody a little bit younger, possibly, like a Chris Godwin. Chris Godwin's a little bit younger, right? And I think he actually would be set to become a free agent anyway. Oh no, he signed a contract. Oh shoot, that's a lot of cap hit though. I mean, if we're gonna go receiver though, you gotta go bigger, you gotta go home. You know what I'm saying? It's simple like that. Go bigger, go home. I don't know who I'm looking for from receiver just yet. Let's see who has some decent receivers. The Falcons, they're not as interested. I would go for Calvin Ridley if they were a little bit more interested, but they're not. The Giants have some pretty decent receivers. Could we get a Kenny Golladay trade? Well, Kenny Golladay was just in Detroit. He just left, so that wouldn't make sense to go and trade him back. And yeah, that wouldn't make sense. Devontae Adams definitely not happening. Robbie Anderson, DJ Moore. Yeah, so both of them are here. Let's see. Did we go DJ Moore here and then we just ask for a pick? I think we go DJ Moore and ask for a pick. DJ Moore has excellent development. So yeah, I'm gonna go DJ Moore here. I'm gonna ask for a pick as well. I'm probably gonna ask for like a decent first or maybe even a second of next year. Let's see if I can get a first of next year to go along with that. This should be a pretty decent trade. Oh, we're pretty close. We're pretty close to it. Okay, all right. So yeah, we're gonna get a first round pick out of this. I'm gonna give him probably about a third round to go ahead and compensate with this. And then we're gonna see if this will work out. I think it will, and it does indeed. And so there we go. We get DJ Moore and a first round pick for 2023 right there for Colin Kaepernick. Trade Donnie the Trade Guru. Donnie the Trade Guru is all I want to see in the comment section. So we've already made a big impact, a big splash right there, and that's it. So it is preseason, so we are going to go ahead. We'll probably advance through the preseason. Let's see if there's any players that we will need to re-sign this season, because I'm not 100% sure if there will be anybody we need to re-sign. So it looks like Tyrell Williams, Nick Robbie Coleman. Okay, so that's not too bad. We don't need to re-sign any like superstar stud level players, except for the right guard, of course, that we went ahead and picked up, which was David DeCastro. So that's the only person in my mind who I'm thinking that we're going to have to resign. Now, I do want to address our QB situation. Jared Goff is cool, but I'd rather either draft a new QB or I want to figure something else out with this QB situation. I just don't think Jared Goff is going to be the right move for us going forward. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that QB situation once again. Let's upgrade some more of our staff. Of course, since we have these staff points, we might as well go ahead and put them to some use. So let's see what we can do here. I want to do some more things. Let's do some more. Yeah, let's do some more things with our player personnel. I want to really work on the trades and our contracts. So if we can knock that out, that'll be perfect. Once again. So let's take a look. I don't think anybody's injured, so that should be pretty good. Now let's see where else we can adjust our lineup, because now that we have these draft picks, we can use them and make some trades and try to construct some things to work out a little bit differently to kind of build this team properly. Like I said, I really am not a big fan of Jared Goff, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to make a trade for Deshaun Watson. Now, I don't know how well this will fare, when trying to trade to the Texans. So we're going to see, but I think that would definitely be a big push in the right direction if we were able to get a big playmaker like Deshaun Watson on our team with a trade of such size, you know what I'm saying? So let's see if we can get that going. So yeah, let's do Jared Goff. And like I said, let's try to get we're going to have to give up a first round pick 100%. I'm not going to lie. I already know that. So let's do this. Since we have number 13, we'll keep our number 3 pick, but let's try to trade our number 13. Wow. They are not willing to even budge. All right. So it looks like Deshaun Watson is just not going to happen. Okay. So those dreams of trying to get Deshaun Watson are pretty much dead. If we were to go Justin Fields, we have to wait for him to develop, though. That's the thing. Josh Allen in real life did just sign a major contract, but hey, it's Madden, baby. And for Josh Allen, I would give up a top 3 pick. I'm not gonna lie. For Josh Allen, I would give up a top 3 pick instantly, no problems. And they are not accepting these trades, bro. Come on. I don't know which QB I really want to make a push for. I want to make a push for somebody, but I just don't know who. Herbert is star. I mean, Herbert's definitely not a bad QB to pick up and try to allow him to develop and see what happens. I just don't know how I really feel about this. I'm trying to think. If I was to make a trade, who would I make this trade with? Because there's a lot of good QB options, but I don't know. Do I feel like Kyler Murray could really lead this offense? I do feel like he could. I feel like Kyler Murray could lead this offense in a good direction. But I do not think he is worth that top 3 pick. So I'm going to give him a top 15 pick. There we go. Bang. There we go. All right. So there we go. We got Kyler Murray. So we traded Kyler. We traded for Kyler Murray, put him in place of Jared Goff. I feel like that's a better trade option than anything. So let's go ahead. Let's advance 1 week. Let's see what's going to happen. Can we get a win? Are we going to lose? Don't really know yet, but let's just go ahead. Let's find out. And so we would take the L right there, 38-24. But we're going to continue to build. around this team, build around Kyler Murray, as he's going to be a key factor. He's going to be the defining point, a defining part of this rebuild. So we're just going to try to do the best that we can with him. Let's see. Let's set some game day goals. What's it? Head coach? No, that's not happening. Let's just do that, yeah. And let's try to get 3 passing touchdowns. Let's do that one. All right. I keep forgetting about these game day goals, man. This is kind of different. A little bit new. Something else that you got to go ahead and set up, but let's see. Okay, so we got some players returning from injury. So Nico Roby Coleman is returning. We could try to find like a good corner too, but I don't know if I really want to force looking for a corner just yet, or what's gonna happen. So yeah, we got Kyler, we have DJ Moore, Tyrell Williams, Deandre Swift. All right, so let's see. Defensively, we need a strong safety. We do need a free safety too. Marcus Williams is normally a free agent, so I'm kind of banking on that free safety position being a-okay. That strong safety position, if I'm gonna trade for somebody, it's gonna be I don't know. I feel like if we trade for somebody and we go like a Jamal Adams, I might get roasted in the comment section. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't really know who I want to trade for here, but I do want to trade for a good strong safety though. So a Jamal Adams, a Buda Baker, you know, somebody who's a little bit on, you know, the younger side. A Derwin James would be pretty nice too, now that I think about it. Buda's mad. He's gonna be mad expensive, bro. I'm not gonna lie. He's gonna be mad expensive, okay? I'm gonna be honest about that. He's gonna be mad expensive. Let's just go to the top 3 for 2023. Let's see how that looks. Okay. We almost got Buda. Bang. That's a W. That's Buda right there. Alright, so there we go. So we got a brand new strong safety in the game. Probably the best strong safety in the game currently right now in Madden. So we picked up Buda Baker, so that's a W. So I don't think there's anything else that we really have to worry about right now. We're going to continue to try to put this roster together over the season, but I think really through the offseason is really where we're going to see the most progress and this roster being built up the most. So we're just going to really have to work through it. So we take another L there. Somebody else got injured. Wow, just great. Just great. Exactly what I want to see. Somebody else getting injured. I believe Romeo Okwara actually does take up a lot of cap space, so I am probably going to move him pretty soon. Jamal Williams got hurt, and Deandre Swift is hurt as well. All right, so that kind of sucks. So we're down both running backs. I like Deandre Swift a lot. I do. So I'm going to try to keep him as long as possible. I really don't want to trade him, but I really want him to be able to be used even better, if that makes sense, you know? So we're going to see Romeo Okwara. Okay, so his contract isn't as huge as it was last time. Good. All right. Yeah, so I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with the trading factors. If I'm going to really trade anybody else for this season or trade for anybody else this season. I feel like we already made some pretty big pickups in DJ Moore, Kyler Murray, and Buda Baker. We traded from 2 players from the Cardinals, now that I think about it. But yeah. So we're going to see. Let's do some auto-generated rookies. I believe we still have a good first-round pick for this year. I'm not looking to draft a QB, though, so we'll see what we're going to draft. I think we should go for a cornerback or maybe somebody in that linebacking core. I feel like that would just help us out a little bit more. I can't wait till they add this scouting update. Yeah, so we have a projected 5th-round pick for the first round. That's ridiculously good. And like I said, I think we go cornerback or we go free safety. It's one of the two. You know what I'm saying? We need somebody pretty good, okay? I'm not gonna lie. I need somebody pretty good from this. Another late first rounder. This just doesn't. I mean, late first rounders are fine. There's nothing wrong with them, but I don't want to draft a late first rounder like extremely early. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, and these free safeties are trash. All right, let's see if we can find a decent middle linebacker. We might find like a Chase Young type player early on in the draft, and so you never know. This is another late first rounder right here. Nothing too crazy. And he's a 3rd round player. I mean, we do have a decent 3rd round, or we have a 5th round. Okay, never mind. We don't have a 3rd round. I would probably go right in more than anything. Let's see. Another late first round. Bro, where are the early first rounders? I don't know where the early first rounders are. All right, so let's see. there's nothing much that we can kind of do right now. So we're just going to continue. We're going to let this go. We're going to try to get our players back, because that's the thing. The main thing is that our players aren't healthy, right? So we don't have a lot of healthy players. We're kind of suffering because of that. So hopefully we can get some healthy players. But right now we're currently 0-4. I mean, we're having a pretty bad season. Yeah, pretty bad season. Just doesn't even begin to put it into the proper terms. Let's go. Let's sim to the midseason, as that'll probably be best for us currently right now. So yeah, we're just gonna sim to the midseason. We're gonna see what we could do, if we can possibly get this team together, if it is any such thing. As right now we are 0-7, so we're having a terrible season, but we got contracts to renegotiate, bills to pay. So let's see who's trying to get paid today. All right, so let's give him a 7-year deal. He is a punter, so he won't take up much cap space anyway. Bang. Tyrell Williams, Nico Roby. I'm gonna pass on Nico Roby. I think I'm definitely gonna pass on him. Tyrell Williams, I would re-sign him if he wasn't so old, so I'm gonna pass on him too. And you might be like, he's like 29. That's true, but I don't want to race like a regression thing on him, you know. So Brashad Perryman, we'll resign Brashad Perryman just because of speed purposes and deep threat purposes, because I don't feel like we really have that right now. Other than that, I wouldn't have re-signed him. So we will have to re-sign David DeCastro. That's what I thought. All right, let's see what else we can do. Corn Elder. Okay, I mean, he's a decent cornerback. He shouldn't take much. Wow, just not satisfied with what you got. All right, Terrell Crosby. I'm trying to think who else to be signed. Darian. Whoa, 35. You want to play for another 2 years, but he retire. All right, let's get the Sean Hand in here. Let's give him a 3-year deal, just to try to lessen that cap hit. Of course, everybody got something wrong with the salary, bro. I don't understand. All right, let's go 7-year deal for our kicker as well. Let's get him locked in. Let's do Tracy Walker 2. Yeah, let's do Tracy Walker. Bang, that's done. I'm trying to debate. Do we really re-sign Terrell Crosby because we have somebody decent? I think we'd be able to do with a good like 60 overall player, but I think I'm going to re-sign him just in case something goes wrong, just in case somebody gets injured. So we're going to give him a $26.6 million deal for 4 years, and that's perfect. Bang. All right, there we go. So we're done with what we needed to do for right now with the current re-signing. Some players we're going to have to re-sign again because they just weren't happy with the salary. But of course, you know, if we have the salary, that's more cap space taken away from us. And we want that cap space because we want to try to do the best that we can with handling things. Okay, so it looks like a lot of people are returning from injury, so they should be able to play. We have an 80 overall team, 77 defense, 78 offense. So we're looking okay, but we're not looking great. All right, 81 offense, 79 defense, 79 overall. We just need a lot of help, man. We just need a lot of help, honestly. All right, let's redo Deshaun Hand. He just wanted a few more dollars with the salary, so we're gonna bump him to 3.2, and that's all I'm doing. Yeah, as I said, I'm not bumping him up much more. All he likes is the contract length. His bonus, we'll bump the bonus up to $1 million, and we'll give him 1.7. That's it. All right, so there we go. We're done for re-signing contracts right now. Let's go. Let's get some more college players because this is important. We have a really good early pick. And now we have the first pick of the draft. So this could go good or it could go extremely bad depending on the pick that we make. So now this could make or break our team. Or we could trade this first round pick and get somebody who is absolutely incredible. And I think that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to trade this first round pick. Now that it's become so valuable, and now that it is actually a first round pick, and now that we have the thing set up for the CPU to give us trade packages, I believe the trade package that we will be able to get for this first round pick is going to be absolutely insane. And so we might just have to give it up and just call it a day because there's nobody that really looks like they're worth trading for right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it doesn't look like there's anybody worth trading for. Bang. And so now we got it, the guaranteed trade package for current user pick during the draft. So now we have the guaranteed trade package. That's it. It's done. done deal, set in stone. We have it. So they were going to give us these trade packages. I'm not going to worry about scouting any more players at all. We're just going to trade that draft pick when we get the chance. And we're going to continue to dominate with the squad that we got. We're not really dominating anything, but we're going to try to do the best we can with the squad that we got. So let's go ahead. Let's continue on. I don't want to answer any media questions because they're going to try to press me and then I'm going to lose stuff. And yeah, we're not doing all that. Now we're 0-8. Holy crap. We suck. Oh my God. Yeah, so apparently we just that bad. But we're going to really hurt some of our other players, especially Kyler Murray. So we really want to build a good team this offseason, all right? You know what I'm saying? We just want to build the best team that we can build right now. I think that's the biggest thing. We finally catch a W week 10 against the Steelers, 21-13. First win of the season, boys. A win's a win, baby. Win's a win. All right, boys. So we are now currently 1-9. We're having like I said, absolutely terrible season. We did win one game, though, and so I can't even get upset. At least we won something. But we're going to really see what's going to happen. So let's take a look at our roster because I want to see how our players have been affected. Now, I'm sure that the morale of some players have been affected, which is really what I'm worried about. Yeah, so the morale has been affected. It looks like if Kyler Murray, the whole line, but Penini Sewell is a superstar, so that's dope. We'll take that. Then let's see. So Buddha seems to be fine. Everybody else seems to be pretty decent. Yeah. And then Jeff Okudah. We're going to start Jeff Okudah. I really want to start him now. Because why not? Let's see Jeff Okudah go. Let's see him go to work, man. We're gonna put him on the starting roster. He's gonna be cornerback number 2. Next season he will be cornerback number 1 actually, because we're gonna let go Nick Roby-Coleman unless we go ahead and we pick up another cornerback such as Steven Nelson or some players who are normally currently free or normally who become free agents during this time period. And look, we catch a W the moment we move Okudah to start. So I don't know. Maybe Jeff Okudah is going to be the change that we needed. But there we go. Deandre Swift, DJ Moore all got upgrades. So that's pretty good. And there's our second win of the season. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to sim pretty much to the end of the season right here. And cut you guys there. All right, boys. So here we go. We are finally here at the end of the season. Now, we finished last in our division. We finished 3-14. No surprise there. Let's take a look at our team ranks. So for offense, we were ranked offensive points per game. We were ranked number 26. Offensive passing yards per game. We were ranked number 12. Offensive rushing yards per game. We were ranked 28. Holy crap. Defensive points per game. We were ranked 24. Defensive pass per game 23. And rush per game 30. So we were just really bad this season. It seems like our passing game was there though. I mean, hey, you know what I'm saying? Your boy passes a lot in, Ultimate Team anyway, so, it is what it is. I'm kind of not surprised by that though. So we're really going to have a lot of work that we're going to need to do, especially if we want to see this team progress to, the top tier potential that I know this team can reach and the top tier potential that I know this team has. So I think that's the biggest thing. We're going to see what we can do and see if we can really continue to put this team together and build this team the best way that we know how. It is officially the end of the season, though, so we have a lot of work that we need to do. So let's see if we can get it done. I do want to make sure that I re-sign David DeCastro. Haven't re-signed him yet, so I think that's the biggest thing. We haven't re-signed David DeCastro. That's our main priority. We want to make sure that we can hold on to him as long as possible. I know he's definitely going to take up a lot of cap space, and that's my only concern that I have with trying to re-sign David DeCastro. Let's take a look at the season 2021 recap. So the Cowboys actually won the Super Bowl. Dak was MVP. J.J. Watt, Defensive Player of the Year. Rookie of the Year was Justin Fields. What in the world is going on, man? All right, so yeah, we're just going to adjust that really quick. Kind of in the way still, but it is what it is. So yeah, this is kind of interesting. Definitely didn't expect this to be the case. But wow. Okay, so quite the year right there. Hey, let's get straight into it. Let's try to see if we can sign anybody else. Yeah, let's see. We should be able to go over here and re-sign somebody really quickly. Only person I'm worried about re-signing right now is Mr. DeCastro. He has regressed. I want to go 2 years. Shoot, the cap hit. Oh Lord. If we resign him, you know what? It's for the greater good of the team right now. And then he just wants to leave. Okay. All right. Well, that's fine. We can't stop him from leaving. If that's what he wants to do, that's what he wants to do. Mr. DeCastro is now officially gone. There's nothing that we could do. We made an attempt to try to get him back, but it is what it is. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna just go straight into the offseason, see if we can find some brand new players that we can go ahead and pick up and try to add to the squad. We got about 21 million in cap space, so we're gonna try to work with this pretty well. Whoa, Devontae Adams is a free agent. Devin McCourty is old as dirt. The answer is no. J.C. Jackson, big pickup right there. We're gonna go for the J.C. Jackson. We need a cornerback. Simply put, there's no reason why we don't make the smart move and go cornerback here and pick up J.C. Jackson. So 91 points puts us in 4th place. God darn it. All right, we're gonna have to throw some more money his way then. We want to try to bring in a big time cornerback to the squad. 93 puts us at 3rd. Okay, so we probably need about maybe 100 points. 95. Still didn't even move. It didn't even budge. Oh man. We're gonna have to pay him pretty nicely. I'm not gonna lie. It looks like we're gonna have to pay him pretty nicely if we really. There we go. All right. So now we're number 1. So hopefully he will make the decision to come to the squad. That's really what we want. We want him here. We want him to the squad. As he would be a really nice pickup for us. Now I would like to make a push for one of these receivers. Of course, you guys know that cap space is kind of limited, kind of tight. So doubt that we're gonna get either one of these receivers. Michael Gallup would be a pretty nice receiver to have on the squad, but we're not gonna be able to offer him a good enough deal that I think he'll even consider coming. So that's the biggest thing that we're gonna have to deal with. So let's make a deal for Christian Kirk. Is that AJ Brown? Hold on. No, that's Antonio Brown. I was ready to say, let that be AJ Brown, bro. would have had him sign that contract real quick. All right, so let's go 4 years, Christian Kirk. It's not the greatest deal in the world, but it's a deal. It's an offer, and I think he will take it. Especially if nobody else tries to re-sign him or nobody else makes a push for him. I think he will have no choice but to take that deal. So we're gonna see how this plays out. J.C. Jackson did accept, so that's a W. That's a W. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to happen. That's what I expected to happen. Yeah, so it is what it is. And yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to get Christian Kirk because we got a pretty decent offer from another team. We just don't have the cap space, but we did make a big move, a big splash in free agency right here, going ahead and getting J.C. Jackson. And I think that's definitely going to be the biggest move of the draft, or the biggest move of the offseason for us right here. So I'm definitely fine with that. I'm perfectly fine with that. Let's go ahead. Let's get this draft going. We're going to trade our 1st round pick that we should hopefully still have. If we don't have it, that's going to be kind of scary. And we have the 2nd pick of the draft. Okay. So we have the 2nd pick of the draft. Let's pause it. And then we're going to trade away our pick. We're going to see all the offers they give us. Why are they giving us this bright flash in our face? So Chicago has the number 1 pick for next year. Nobody's giving me any players. What? I want to see some players, man. I really like Chicago's trade. Not going to lie. I'm taking Chicago's deal. Yeah, let's take Chicago's deal. I think that's the best deal that we have. Stack up our picks for next year. I'm perfectly fine with that. So our next pick is at the 2nd round. So we'll see if anybody that we were looking at is still here. But I doubt it, honestly. There's a chance, but I like I said, I doubt it. I didn't really scout too many people. Didn't really look at too many players. Yeah, these are the only players I looked at. So we're just going to go ahead. We're going to let it simulate this pick right here. Yeah, and then we're going to just advance to the end of the draft because really nothing else that we can do this season. But we did get it first. We get to get the number 1 pick for next year, so that's pretty decent. All right, boys, so here we go. So we're going to start Deandre Swift. Why wouldn't it let me start him? Won't let me start Deandre Swift. What in the world? Okay, anyways, so Deandre Swift is now at 80 overall. We do need a right guard. Once again, we were not able to re-sign David DeCastro. Panini Sewell is upgrading pretty well now at 80. He has superstar development, so that's going to be one thing. Now we just have DJ Moore at receiver. We're going to need another big name receiver to hopefully go ahead and complement him in this process. We have Buddha. No free safeties are actually available that were any good, so that was kind of shocking. No Marcus Williams, no nothing, so we just had to take an L right there. But we'll see what we can do. Michael Brockers did regress, so this is kind of bad for us. We're kind of in a tough situation right now. I'm not gonna lie. J.C. Jackson, Jeff Okudah now are on the roster, and hey, it's gonna be dangerous for any teams that try to face us. I must say, I'm quite excited to see how some other teams will fare against that combination, that duo. I think there'll be a really good cornerback duo, hopefully. So we're just gonna have to wait and see. Last season we didn't do too hot, I'm not gonna lie, especially with our defensive our defense and the points per game that we were giving up was absolutely terrible. We were giving up too many points per game, too many yards per game. We were just doing bad. So we're definitely going to need to figure some things out for sure. Like I said, though, I do want to find another receiver to go along and to complement our DJ Moore. So we're going to try to see if we can find somebody to add to his success. Hopefully he's going to be in for a pretty big, successful year. And I think he will be. So we're just going to have to try to do something. CeeDee Lamb would be a nice receiver to add to that, to our combination, I feel like. So let's go ahead. Let's see if we can throw a nice little draft pick his way. We have 3 first-round picks this season. Sheesh. Yeah, that's pretty much there. Let's throw in that 3rd-round pick. We should be able to get CeeDee Lamb. Bang, we do. And so there we go. So we get a decent receiver right there to add to our defense, our offense. And hopefully that should set us up for a little bit more success this season. I am going to be looking Cameron Curl. Let's see. What is your development? Star? I'm willing to let you develop on my team. I'm willing to let him develop. So we're going to give up the 2nd-round pick for Cameron. We're going to try to give up a 2nd-round pick for Cameron Curl. It's doing this little trade glitch thing again where they really got to fix this. But we're going to try to see if we can get this trade for Cameron Curl, see if we can pick him up, add him to the roster. Since he has star development, I feel like it's only right that we add him to the squad and then just try to let him develop from there. I think that's only the smart move and the only the best move for us right now. So let's see. We should only have to give up a 2nd-round pick for him, and I think that's going to be perfect. Yeah, I think he's only be worth a 2nd-rounder, and that's exactly what he's worth. Bang. So we went ahead. We get a free safety as well. So that's another W. So we made some pretty good moves so far. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like we made some pretty good moves already just to start. We've gotten a free safety. We have a good strong safety. We got a corner in free agency. We've upgraded. We did some things, and now we catch a W week 1. Come on now. Now we get a W week 1. Let's go. That's simple. That's light work. Now we're definitely gonna need a really good right guard. Not sure where I'm gonna get that from. I'm gonna be honest with you. Not sure where that right guard is gonna appear from. I'm assuming that we'll probably have to pick up a veteran right guard, if anything, if we're really looking for something. But we'll see what we can do. I really like picking up James Daniels. I pick him up all the time. He is an excellent player. Star development, not too bad at all. He'll probably be a 2nd-round pick. Yeah, he's worth about a 2nd-round pick in my opinion. So we're gonna see. We either might trade for James Daniels or we might trade for another right guard. Let's see what other right guard options we have. If there's really any, Wyatt Teller would be pretty nice. Alex Kappa. Okay, DeCastro signed with the Chargers, it looks like. Lindstrom would be pretty nice as well. What's his development? Is it just normal? No, it's star. So Chris Lindstrom might actually be the moves. He's actually younger than James Daniels as well and higher overall, so I think I'm going to go Chris Lindstrom. I think that just makes the most sense. It should only be worth a 2nd-round pick to get that trade going, so we're going to have to wait and see. Let's go. Let's play this next game, man. We caught a W first week. We're looking pretty good. Not going to lie. 2nd week, we catch another W, baby. Let's go. All right, so there we go. That's what I want to see. I want to see some W's my way. Yes, sir. All right, so it looks like we already have an injury. This is 2nd week into the season, bro. What do you mean we have an injury? Let's take a look. Let's see who got injured this week. Rashad Perryman dislocated his ankle. Okay. All right. Well, that's just exactly what I wanted to see. Great. Thanks for letting me know that. Let's go. Let's see how we're looking offensively. So CeeDee Lamb, DJ Moore. Now we have Kyler Murray. So Kyler Murray should be able to handle things pretty nicely, I would say. With his receivers, I think his receivers are going to be pretty solid. Looks like they're doing pretty well. Of course, they have T.J. Hockenson also. So now we have Cameron Curl, Buda Baker as well. I would like to fix that line, that right guard situation, but I'm kind of going to let that sit for a little bit. I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to address some more defensive issues that we have. Defense is definitely a bigger priority in my mind. So we're going to do that. We're going to make a big deal. We're going to make a big trade real quick. I'm going to make a push for Fred Warner. I'm not sure how this is going to go. I know it's going to be a pretty expensive trade though. Yeah, this is going to be a pretty expensive trade, though. This is probably not even enough. Yeah, it doesn't even scratch the surface of probably what they're looking for when it comes to a Fred Warner. Bang, there we go. All right, so we got Fred Warner for a first-round pick. Or not a first-round pick, for a first-rounder, 9th pick. And then a second pick for 2024. So that's pretty good. Now we have a really, really, really good middle linebacker though. He's gonna be pretty expensive though to hold on to. I know that for a fact. So we're gonna have to hopefully manage some cap space, work some things out, get some things going. We have to re-sign Kyler Murray, T.J. Hockenson, and DJ Moore. That's gonna be pretty expensive. As Kyler Murray probably will want some bread. He's going to want some bread, some big bread too. You know, I'm not gonna be able to give Kyler Murray the bare minimum, and I do understand that. So, whew. All right, so DJ Moore didn't even like his contract at all. Hockenson hopefully should like his contract a little bit more. I'm going to extend Hockenson to 5 years just because I feel like he'll do pretty well here. Bang, there we go. All right, so we can't negotiate Kyler just yet. We're going to try to get DJ Moore handled because if we don't, that will affect, you know, the way things go with Kyler. So let's try to just get that done. Yeah. All right, let's see. What can we get going here? All right, so we take our first L, and that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, that's our first L of the season. That was against the Vikings, but we did pretty well though. Starting off with 2 wins. I mean, we only got 3 wins last season, so I'm not even mad about that. I think that's pretty decent. Okay, there we go, bang. So we got him back, and then next up, like I said, Kyler Murray, Jamal Williams. We may resign that cornerback though. I probably will try to make it a priority to resign him. I think we're definitely just gonna need somebody that good. So let's see. Yeah, so we got Frank Ragnow. All right, so he got an upgrade. Nice. So we get some pretty good upgrades so far. That's not what I meant to do. All right, so let's see how we're looking right now. We're looking pretty good, I would say. Yeah, so now there we go. We get another W. So we have 3 wins so far this season. We're actually doing really, really, really good. Kyler Murray and CeeDee Lamb get an upgrade right there. Hopefully they had a really good game. You know what I'm saying? Your boy's kind of optimistic about it. So we won 27-17. And we're actually number 2 in the standings as well. So that's actually pretty good. So yeah, we're doing pretty well. I'm not gonna lie. All right, let's get Kyler done. Sheesh. We can't even give him a deal that he wants. So you already know this isn't going to end well. All right, I'm not going to lie to you guys. This isn't going to end well. Because we don't have the cap space to give him a deal that he wants. Yeah, we don't even have that cap space. All right, so that didn't work at all. He was not feeling that deal. So I think the thing that's going to happen with Kyler Murray is we're going to have to franchise tag Kyler. We're going to have to franchise tag him just because, like I said, we don't have the bread to even begin to keep Kyler Murray. He hasn't even done anything for this team yet. Let's put that, let's set that straight. He hasn't done anything for this team yet, but yet he wants some big bread. And as I say that, Taylor Heineke? So what is Kyler doing? Wait a second. Taylor Heineke just went off for 15 for 20, 162 passing yards, 5 passing touchdowns, and Kyler wants $100-something million. This doesn't make sense. Bro. Wait. I can't understand this right now. I just can't. I just don't understand this. Wait, so... Bro, this doesn't make sense. Boys, this doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense, boys. I'm gonna be honest with you. This doesn't make sense. I'm gonna see if anybody's injured. Okay, let's take a look at their injury report, because how did Taylor Heineke just go dumb? So he's not even injured. So wait, where is this money? What? This doesn't make sense. Oh wow, my head hurts. I don't understand what just happened. The reason why I'm not gonna give him that is because Taylor Heineke just carried us. Like no, it's no way. Taylor Heineke just threw for 5 touchdowns. Why do you want all this money when you didn't throw for anything? That really didn't make sense. All right. I don't want to do this, but I think we make a trade here. We pack up Kyler. I'm not keeping Kyler. This is our last week to make a trade anyway, right? Yeah, last week. Let's do it. Bye-bye, Kyler. We're sending Kyler away. All right, let's try to get rid of Kyler. It's going to be pretty difficult. But let's see. Like I said, it's going to be pretty difficult, but let's see if we can get rid of Kyler. A Kyler for Justin Fields trade. Alright, you know, we're not going to do that. We're going to let the rookie stay on his team. But that would be an excellent trade. I would love to get that deal done. A Josh Allen trade wouldn't be bad, in my opinion. Okay. Let's see if we can throw some other things with this. Not enough. Just not enough slightly. Alright, so it is what it is. We're trying to get rid of Kyler. I'm really in a tough position because it's either get rid of Kyler or we suck it up and we give him that franchise tag and lose pretty much all the cap space that we have for this season. So, bro, he doesn't even want to be there in real life. What is going on? Just give me Deshaun Watson, please. Give me Deshaun. No. Oh, what is going on? We can't get Deshaun Watson. We can't even prime from their hands. This is ridiculous. And then when it comes to QBs, there's no really other good QB. So, I think we're just gonna have to give him. We're just gonna have to give him the benefit of the doubt and just give him that franchise tag. That's the only option. We can't even. We're not gonna be able to get anybody else to do anything, because we don't have the cap space. We were so worried about re-signing his receivers that we can't even re-sign him. Like, that's how bad we're down right now. We were trying to re-sign the receivers so much that we couldn't re-sign him. And now we don't have the cap space to make a good deal with him. So I'm gonna try to bump it up back to like a good 14. He just really won't. Bro, I need you to be humble and just take this out. I need to be humble. I need you to take this out right now. I need you to take this out. I really just need him to take this out. And he won't take the L. He just won't take this L. We're going to see if he does anything this season that's worth the franchise tag. Like I said, once I saw that he didn't even throw those 5 touchdowns that game, that kind of just like made me like, what's going on? So we're going to see if it's going to be worth it. Is there anything that like will allow us to make a player sign for less than what they're really worth? You know, like a finesse tag. That's what it's a finesse contract. Let's look at the contracts. He's over 85, right? Yeah, I think he's over 85, so won't really matter. Yeah, that sucks. Because I believe, like I said, I believe he's under 85, so it wouldn't even matter if we tried to make that. Yeah, he's an 86. Oh, you've got to be kidding me, dude. He's literally like just a hair above what I need you to be. We need to just lose some games so that way I can get a discount. I can't afford him. I need a discount on him. Something. All right, let's try to make sure we get this cornerback back. We're going to continue on with life, though we're having some issues with Kyler Murray right now. Not really too worried about our linebacker position. We did pick up Fred Warner. We traded for him, and that's probably where we're having some issues with some cap space right now, because that trade probably did hurt us in ways that we didn't expect right now. So we're kind of in a tough situation. So let's go ahead. Let's try to do what we can. 5-4. We're not looking too hot. We kind of were going on a hot streak, and then we just really went cold in the middle of the season. Really not liking it. So let's see. Ah, man. Let's keep advancing through these weeks. Let's see if there's anything that we can possibly do. We won another game, so there we go. We are second in the division once again. So we're not playing bad. We don't look bad, okay? I want to put that out there. We don't look bad. We just cannot simply keep this up. Okay, we get another weekly awards. Let's see. Is this actually for Kyler? No, it's actually for J.C. Jackson. And J.C. Jackson, 5 tackles, 2 interceptions, and a touchdown. So the deal that we gave him in free agency seems to be paying off a little bit. So I'm a little bit happy about that. I didn't waste my money there. I was a little bit worried, just slightly worried. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna send to the playoffs. We're gonna see if we make it or get close to it, and I'll catch you guys. All right, boys. So here we go. We made it to the playoffs. I don't know how we did it, but we did it. We made it to the playoffs, and we are the 7th seed. So we made it by just a hair. Just a hair. We are in the playoffs, though. We were 3rd in the division. We finished 9-8. We were going up against the 12-5 Seattle Seahawks. Hey, man, we made it. We made it. We made it. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't have made it here, but we got here, you know. We got here, though we shouldn't have been here. We got here, shouldn't have been here. Yeah, so I don't really know. Like I said, we got here, shouldn't have been here to begin with, you know. And to get to the quarterbacks ones, we have to give up a lot of these joints, so. Sheesh. Just to get to the quarterbacks, it takes a lot. Oh, man. Okay, so I doubt we're going to be able to get our QB back. So, very unlikely that we're going to get Kyler Murray back unless we go ahead and we redo a franchise tag on him, and that's probably going to be the best move to do. As right now, we just simply don't have the funds to go ahead and keep up with them. So we're going to have to do a franchise tag. We're going to see if we win this game against Seattle in the playoffs, and we do not. We'll lose, but we still made it to the playoffs. We're an 87 overall. We have a pretty solid squad. We're not going to have any room in free agency. I do know that should be the case. I don't expect us to have any room in free agency, and I don't think we will. So yeah, that is what it is. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna send to the offseason, and we're gonna see what can happen. All right, boys, so here we go, man. We have reached the offseason. Now it's time for us to try to go ahead and do a franchise tag on Kyler Murray if we were able to. Like I said, we're really tight on cap space, and I don't think we're gonna be able to do it. Wait, we have the cap space for it. Hold on, we can do it. We can get Kyler. Kyler, come back, please, my brother. Please, we need a QB next season. We need a QB next season. Somebody who will lead us to the playoffs, man. The promised land. That's where I want to be. The playoffs. So we're gonna give Kyler as much money as we possibly can right now. This contract is definitely gonna hurt our pockets. I'm not gonna lie. All right, we're gonna go 165 years. Are you serious, bro? Oh, I'm not for 47. I ain't franchise tagging. All right, you can walk. I did all that work just to try to bring you back, just for you to say, I'd rather go play for another team next season. Are you serious? All the work that we just did to try to get Kyler here, and Kyler didn't want to do it. We just did all that work, and he didn't want to stay here. So we got 24 million in cap space to try to go ahead and work with something. We don't have a QB now, so we're kind of in a even worse situation than ever because we don't have a QB. So we're gonna aim for Kyler in free agency. That's the biggest move. And now we don't have the cap space to really give him a crazy deal. Now, you see, he messed up because when we could have gave him exactly what he wanted, he wouldn't take it. So we're gonna reach out again, and that's my offer for him. If he declines, that's on him, but that's the best offer I can give him because we just try to give him that big deal, and he accepts the So what is your issue? I just don't understand. He wouldn't accept it earlier, but now he accepts it. All right, so now we got Kyler back. So we have our QB back. We're set. We're straight. We gave him a deal. Now we paid him what we were gonna pay him if we, now we didn't pay him as much as we could have, but he took the L there because he just didn't want to resign. When he had the opportunity to resign, he chose not to. So he's kind of in a tough situation, a tough predicament. We're gonna do one more season. We're gonna run it back one last time. We're gonna see if we can make anything else crazy happen. We did make it to the playoffs once, so I feel like we kind of had some success. But we want to try to build this team and put this team together as best as possible. Let's go. Let's scout some college players because I believe we still do have a draft pick left. I'm not sure what it is, but we do have a draft pick left. Because I don't believe we have the cap space to really make any insanely good trades. But let's see, we got an 18th round, we got a first round, we have a first round pick for the 18th spot. Let's take a look at our roster. Let's see if we can make any adjustment to our roster, and if so, where we can make the biggest adjustments. Of course, we do need that right guard position. I do know that. Our line is looking pretty good though, I'm not gonna lie. Our line is looking pretty decent. Oh wow, we need linebackers badly. Okay. Yeah, so it looks like we need a lot of linebackers. Why do they keep not starting my boy Jeff Okudah? Like, Jeff Okudah isn't nice. What's wrong with these people? Yeah, so we're gonna have to make some adjustments. That linebacker position, it just looks terrible. We really need to figure it out. Yeah, the middle linebacker position is just terrible. It's not looking good at all. I'm thinking of Miles Jack, but I don't know if Miles Jack is an MLB or not. Oh, we could do Roquan Smith. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with Roquan Smith. Yeah, let's try to make a trade for him. Let's see if that'll happen. Bang, there we go. All right, so we got a Roquan Smith trade, and that is good to go, and we're done with that. So there we go. We have an 87 overall team right now. 87 overall offense, 87 overall defense. Let's see what we can do next season. Let's try to do some real serious damage. Let's go ahead and get straight into next season. All right, boys, so here we go. We are here to get started. First week, let's go and listen to the regular season first, of course, and let's see what we can do. So similar to the regular season here, we have it all set up. We're going to try to get this team going. We're going to try to see what we can do. We're going to try to see if we can make this team excellent, as great as it's ever been. We've gotten our QB back, Kyler Murray. We were a little bit worried. We had some issues with him last season. We're not able to get him back. Then we had Taylor Heineke throw 5 passing touchdowns, and Kyler Murray wanted $159 million. And that just didn't happen. Okay, so Kyler Murray ended up re-signing. Of course, you guys know he re-signed for about $129 million. He did not get as much money as he wanted, and that is because he should have took the deal that we were about to give him. We gave him $159 million, actually $160 million. And he did not take that deal, and so he kind of sold himself and he fumbled his own bag. You know what I'm saying? He pulled a Dennis Schroeder. He fumbled the bag, okay? He still got a bag, but he didn't get as big of a bag as he could have received had he just done what he was supposed to do. So CeeDee Lamb is officially back. So let's see if that can change some things, get this offense pumping once again. And yes, there we go. So we get a W right there. First W of the season. That's all we need. That's all we need. We need 1 or 2 W's and we're straight. 1 or 2 W's and we're straight. No problem. 1 or 2 W's and we win games. That's it. Simple. Simple. 1 1 or 2 games and we went 1 or 2 W's and we're on a good pace. We're on a good track. You know what I'm saying? So we shouldn't have too many issues to worry about. We have really yeah, let's see. We lost 20-0. We're in a bad situation. Yeah, I don't know really what to do. I really don't know what to do right now. Things aren't looking too good. This team is definitely struggling. So let's see what we can do here. Yeah, let's definitely see what we can do here. Offensively, I think we need to make this trade now. Yeah, let's make this trade now. Let's get this trade done. Let's make this trade. Let's get that right guard in. Let's get a right guard in now. This is our last season. We need to make as many pushes as we can. So I think right now, let's get this right guard in. Once we get this right guard in, that should help out somewhat with our offensive line, which should put us in a better position than the position that we're in right now. And we don't have a lot of cap space right now, but we're gonna figure out how we're gonna get this cap space for this right guard. Bro, he's not even worth that much money. Why are we paying him that? Yes, we're gonna get this right guard situation handled. This is what I thought. He was gonna be somebody that I was just gonna have to get rid of. And it seems that's going to be the case. Let's see. Who was the other right guard? I don't know where he was at. He was in the Falcons. Yeah, Chris Lindstrom. He's pretty good. What? Okay, there we go. Boom. Alright. We're paying everybody a lot of money right now. So we're going to try to see if we can get some going. We'll throw on Michael Brockers. And let's do a draft pick. Let's do a second rounder. Thank you. Okay. Boom. There we go. Okay. We got a trade. We've definitely freed up a lot of cap space that needed to get freed up because that was just dumb. Michael Brockers is not even that good, and they're paying him stupid loads of money right now. So we had to make that trade happen. I do need a left end. We're going to try to make that trade happen too. I would like another corner. I don't think that cornerback position is really going to get filled right now. We're going to just kind of let it go. Like I said, I would like another one. I'm just a little hesitant about worrying about that right now. I need just somebody who can be a force on defense for me. Okay, let's do that. Let's go cornerback too. Who do they have? They have Jalen Johnson. Jalen Johnson's decent. Yeah, he's pretty decent. Do we add him to that cornerback position though? That's the real thing. They don't have any good D tackles. I think I want a good lineman combination if I can get one. Clowney, it's not terrible. He's not that good either, though. Yeah, I really don't know who I'm looking for right now. Definitely not trading for you. Manuel Agba actually would not be a bad move. Let's go Agba. The Dolphins have some pretty good corners, though. So, yeah, I was ready to say we could definitely go cornerback here for sure. Sheesh. Cat space is ridiculous with these dudes. Yeah, no. Alright, Emmanuel Agba. Bang, first rounder. Bye. Come on, thank you. Just come to the squad. We just need everybody. We need everybody that we can get in the squad right now, alright? We're trying to build a fake super team right now, okay? We're building a fake super team right now. We're going to try to get everybody that we can on the squad, though, that can help us put together a decent run. Jason Verrett would be nice, but I don't think. Oh, wait, is that JC Horn? Yes. What are you? Superstar? Star? Okay, JC Horn. We're going to add JC Horn to the squad, too. Perfectly fine with that. If we got to give it first round, we'll give it the first round. That's fine. Bang. There we go. All right. We've added everything that we can. Okay. We've done the best that we can. We've loaded up everybody. We're doing what we can right now. Okay. There's nothing more that we can really do. I've gotten the right guard. I've gotten a left end. I've gotten a cornerback. I've added everything that we should need to push us forward. We only really have 2 solid receivers. That's it. But it's going to have to do what it does. You know, we can't force much out of it. Now we have J.C. Horn. We have Jeff Okudah. And we have J.C. Horn. We have J.C. Jackson, Jeff Okudah, J.C. Horn. So now our cornerbacks are looking pretty solid. I'm just excited to see how this team will play. Especially moving forward with our new upgrades. And there we go. That's a fat W. 57-36. That's what I've been waiting to see from this team. We have Roquan Smith and Fred Warner back at the middle linebacker position. I think we've kind of just built a monster team right now. Low key, just a budget beast team though. Kyler Murray, 259 yards, 6 passing touchdowns, and only gets sacked once. Tell me that's not crazy. That's the Kyler Murray that I want to see, baby. Week 6, we only have 2 wins, but we are second in our division actually, so that's kind of shocking. Packers and Bears aren't doing too well. Aaron Rodgers probably did retire, actually, now that I think about it. So I'm really not surprised by that one. We beat the Eagles right there, so that's another big W. Can we do it, baby? Can we do it? Can we push forward? Can we make some big time? Can we just make some big time adjustments to this squad? I really like the way that this team looks. They're playing pretty well, I would say. Let's see. Let's see how we're looking right now. Kyler's 23rd in passing yards, 5th in passing touchdowns, though. So that's kind of crazy. Offense is 27th. Defense is 12th. So we have a pretty good defense. Rushing-wise, we are not too hot. Points scored, we are not doing too well. We haven't really been scoring points, but points allowed, we're doing. So our defense is winning us games, pretty much. That's pretty much what they're saying. Your defense is saving you, be glad. That's what I'm getting from that one. All right, cool. So I'm glad our defense is at least doing something, holding us in this game. Or in these games, because if they're not, we'd be down bad. And as we lose right there to the Packers, definitely an L that we couldn't really afford to take, nor do I think that we should have lost right there anyway. Like I said, I think Aaron Rodgers retired. Their best player showed up was Jair Alexander, so we should have been fine. All right, so now we're going to face Dalvin Cook. Our defense has been pretty good. We have excellent middle linebackers, so hopefully they should hold Dalvin Cook up, and we get the W, just barely winning by 3 points. That's all it takes, though. All it takes is a small little W like that, and we can continue to win and dominate games. That's perfect for us right now. That is definitely perfect for us right now. We're doing exactly what we need to do. Week 9. Let's see, we're 4-5. Give me something. Give me something, baby. Oh, we took a big L right there. All right, still second in our division, though. Still second in our division, but we can't afford to take too many losses. Because the more losses we take, the further we'll fall down. So, really don't want to try to fall any further than where I'm at right now. All right, so now we got to go against Josh Jacobs. This is going to be terrible. And we lose that game right there. And now we have fallen below the Bears. Now we are third in our division. And that's what I was worried about. Because if we kept losing, the more we fell, the harder it was going to be to climb back up out of this hole that we're kind of in. Let's see if we upgrade any staff, if that'll benefit us right now. Yeah, let's try to upgrade some staff. Let's see if that'll do something for us. I'm not 100% sure if it will. We're just going to try to get these cornerbacks together. Yeah, let's get these cornerbacks together, man. Boom. All right, so we got these cornerbacks together. Hopefully that should help us out a little bit. I just want to make sure that our defense is solid. You know what I'm saying? Our offense needs to produce a little bit more points, but we cannot trade for anybody else, nor can we sign anybody else to help with that offensive load, and we take another L. Oh my God, this is not good. This isn't good. This isn't good. We can't keep taking these L's. We're 4-7 right now. If we don't turn it around here, the season's lost. It's over. It's over if we don't turn it around here, honestly. Week 12, this is our last week to really change something, really turn it around and do something. Seriously, if we are really looking to make an impact, we catch a W. Let's go. Now we're back in second spot. We can take the Vikings out of their number 1 spot. We can get them out of there. So we just need to push forward. We need to do everything that we can to get them out that spot. We're on a bye week right now. This is huge. This is huge. We have a really good team, but we just need to execute. We're not executing well. And so that's why we're in the situation that we're in. If we win and the Vikings lose, we should become number 1, but we might stay number 2 because I don't know if they beat us or if we beat them. So let's see what's gonna happen here. Can we catch a W? Come on, we catch a W against the Rams. Let's go. Let's go, baby. All right, so the Vikings won again. We cannot lose to the Bears here. We cannot lose to the Bears here. This is another game we must win. It's a must-win game right now. All of these games are essentially must-win. From here on out, all of these games are essentially must-win. If we lose a game, we pretty much can count our season over. Simple. These are must-win games right now. We win that game. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Let's take a look at our playoff picture. Let's see what we're looking at. How are we looking? Playoff picture, we aren't in the playoffs. Nope, not even in it. All right, yeah, so we got to keep fighting. We got to keep fighting. We're not even in the playoff picture yet. So we have some more games that we need to win. These are must-win games, like I said, once again. We can't afford to lose in these games, right? So our cornerbacks need to stand up. Everybody needs to make a good fight right now. All right. We are looking for something from this team. Now, we did lose to the Packers earlier this season. I don't expect to lose again. All right. That's really where I'm going with this. I don't expect to lose again. If we lose again, it's going to be quite sad. Yeah, let's boost the blocking for Titans too. Bang. There we go. All right. So we're good. Let's see. Can we beat the Packers here? We did boost some blocking, so hopefully the run game should be there. Looks like this just that's their top player, or that player that alerts us right now. So let's see what we should have to do too much. We lost that game. That was the game that we couldn't have lost right there. We shouldn't have lost that game. We needed that game so bad right there. So we lost to the Packers twice. We have 2 more games this season. Just 2 games left. We have this home game against the Broncos, and then we have a game against the Chiefs, and that's it. So don't know if we're going to win this. Don't know if we're going to go into the playoffs. But if we don't, we win this game right there. That's a W. The Chiefs should not play Mahomes at all. I doubt they will. But if they do, we're doomed. We're doomed if they play Mahomes. But I doubt they're going to play Mahomes. Like I said, he doesn't actually need to play because they're 14-2. They should have that first round bye locked in, secured. So we're going to see how this ends up, though. Last game of the season. It's just a W, though. We're not even over our team. Give me a W. We lost. And we lost. So we finished the season 8-9. We did not make the playoffs, sadly. Would have been nice if we did. Yeah, but like I said, we didn't make the playoffs. I don't know. I feel like we had our team is really bipolar. You know, they play really well and then they play really bad, and they play really well and then they play really bad. So I don't know. Offensively, you guys see we were 25th ranked for points per game. Yards or passing yards per game, we were 17th. Offensive rushing yards per game, we were 25th. Defensively, points per game, we were number 3. Passing yards per game, 17. And then rushing yards per game, we were number 7. So once again, we were having so many offensive struggles. But I put together offensive line, so maybe we just needed a better running back or something like that. I don't really know. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's rebuild. This is our first rebuild of Madden 22. There will be more coming your way. We're gonna have a lot better rebuilds, lot more cool stuff going on. So like I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy Deandre D1, and we out of here.